Hey guys, and welcome to the Igloo, and today we're going to be talking about soloing the queen itself. Now, personally, I've only done this once, but most of the time I try to save some time with doing it in a duo kind of situation because that's the most effective way, in my personal opinion. But I'll tell you on how to solo kill the Scorched Queen without prime weapons. So let's get right into it. So, there is a method in order for you to kill her and pretty much not even worry about it. So there's a little bit more prep that needs to be involved so that you can actually get this done properly. So first, if you are solo, you must go into one silo itself, complete all the way until the very end, and get ready for the nuke to be launched. Don't launch the nuke. Do not launch the nuke. You then go to a second silo, and then you do that full silo as well. Again, do not launch the nuke. Very important. So, once you go through both the first and second silo, you then launch your first nuke. In that first nuke, you have 2 minutes before touchdown, especially if you're putting it above prime. This is how you're going to be able to kill her. You then go to silo number 2. You make sure you get the key card first. You have like a good 25 minutes in order to make this work properly. If you are on a low pop server and you don't have a lot of level 100s that are going to be available to kill it, especially. So, then you go to the second nuke and then you launch it. As soon as that launch has been initiated, you should be good to go. You go and then teleport to the site, and before that 2-minute marker is up, you must at least tag the queen once, and then you must be able to die within that zone or keep aggro in that zone, that blast zone, while you're doing that. Now, a lot of people are going to just run straight into there and keep the aggro on, especially if you put prime right on top of it. So that's going to be very important for this kind of thing. And if you're solo and you have this, Lone Wanderer is going to help you, and Action Boy and Action Girl is going to, because you're going to need to haul ass right afterwards. You're going to need to run, because you're going to need to get out of that second nuke before it drops, because you're not going to have much time in order between everything else. And then as soon as that nuke drops, you run straight back into that situation, and you see exactly where. Now, what I would prefer is looking at the map itself to see exactly where she died for the general area of where she died in that certain circumstance, as well as if you were engaging upon the queen just before one, you look at your map. Very important if you are solo killing the Scorched Queen itself. But again, it's a little bit easier with the duo method. The only difference is that one person each is in each silo, and they do the full run in both silos, and they are able to both get the nuke ready. So you have one nuke ready, and then that one person goes and teleports down and starts to engage and bees the bait that keeps it within the nuke zone. And then you have your second person that is going to wait at least 2 minutes, and then you launch the nuke. So that's 4 minutes total time that has elapsed during the Scorched Queen event. That has been very effective in my circumstance. It's a little bit more prep, but it actually works very effectively, and you don't want to waste a lot of ammo. So if you don't want to waste a lot of ammo and you don't have a prime weapon, this is what I would recommend in order to kill the queen. And it's very effective. You don't really need to do much. All you need to do is tag her and make sure that her aggro is inside that blast zone. Now, preferably, you want to have it as close to your camp, or put your camp right next to the actual queen landing zone. Again, my personal opinion, but to each his own in this kind of regard, because, again, you are cheesing the queen and killing her literally with a gigantic goddamn nuke on top of her spawn area. And before, this would not work, especially on like early days of the game being launched, not beta, but the early games of being launched, when people were actually nuking left and right, back and forth, over and over again. It makes it so much easier in order to farm her, especially if you don't trust the amount of people on the server. Now, if you are going to just do one nuke on a server, what I will recommend is that you server hop and you find at least a good amount of people that are in the 120s, and they actually could do damage, especially in the hundreds. People in the hundreds normally have the amount of damage in order to do it, and they will do the events because the Queen drops a lot of good stuff. Ultrasight plans, some mutation serums, and other things. Or if you're seeing somebody that's in a silo already, why not wait on a server and see where they actually nuke it, especially that you're trying to see where the best loot is and the best possible situation that you can actually find in these type of situations, especially if you're going to be farming Prime alone for the best type of weapons and the best type of stuff if you get lucky with your drop. Honestly, I only got mainly armor pieces, so normally what I do is after we complete the Queen event, I normally try to trade with some people to see if they have some 2 to 3 stars that they don't really want, and then I just become an arms dealer and I sell things back and forth, and I see what's a better deal for some people and see what's the better buy, what's the better sell, and it just becomes more and more frequent the later on you see things, and it's really actually really popular that you can actually trade after the Queen event for the people that do have microphones and will engage into this kind of stuff, being like, woo, we did it! Yeah, we did! Alrighty, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below and just be like, alright, this person knows how to cheese the Queen just by dropping 2 nukes on her. Boom. Have a good one, guys.